Oh, remember on the sideways view, I don't think you can see the comments and whatnot.
We'll have to log in here. Should we go more this way or you go there?
What do you think? I don't want to turn sideways.
No. What's up, everybody? Hey, my friend, Pastor Louis, what's up?
Better?
Yeah, it's a lot better.
All right.
What's up, Tootie? Jorge Morales, my friend. Good to see you guys. Gonna wait for a few minutes for people to log in. It is Tuesday. Tuesday. Hi, Tutti Frutti. Ooh.
Is that gonna mess up our video?
No, it won't.
Oh, okay. It's the group chat. Sorry, push there.
I'll turn that off.
Oh, wow.
Hi, Amy. Thank you for tuning in. My cousin Sean. Love you, bro. What's up? How's New York? I think you're in New York. Jolie, dímelo. I hope you both are watching. Hey Kelly, how are you? I need to come more this way. I need to come more this way.
Me or you?
Huh?
Me or you?
You. I feel like we haven't done this in a long time.
We haven't.
If you guys can do us a favor and just hit that share button, share this video with all your contacts.
I love you, Cookie.
Cookie?
She said, no soy joven ni casada, pero quería decirle que los amamos.
I love you, Cookie. Keys, what's up, homie? I see you. Oh, Cookie la negra. Hey, Amy, what's up? Millie, I love you. Now everybody's coming in. What's up, Joel? Good to see you guys. Well, without further ado, Marquise.
I think she's tagging them.
Okay. What's up, Felix? What's up, fam? Love you, bro. We gotta talk. Hey, guys, share this video right now. Press that button. Share it. Put it on your wall. Share with all your friends, with all your contacts. We love you too, Millie. It's been forever. Here we go. Nathaniel Cuevas. Bertis Negro, what's up? We are closer now. I have to visit your church soon. We would love to have you at our church.
How close?
What city are you in?
Hey, Naomi.
Oh, we're going to talk about Naomi today. Yes, we are. Bill sent me a text too. What's up, Josue? This live is sponsored by Christie's Cookies.
Oh, she's in Claremont.
Claremont. Oh, that's really close.
An hour.
Awesome. What's up, homie? We love you. I got the good news that Cynthia's moving to Washington. I don't know if that's a surprise. I won't say it.
Now what was going on? Does that pause the whole thing?
It will. Hey Deanna, what's up? Greetings to the Nelsons. Natasha's there also, huh? Well, tell her we say hi. Tell her we love her. I can't. Okay. So Cynthia is moving to They're moving to Washington. They're relocating from Italy to Washington.
I wasn't sure how that was gonna go. I'm just gonna act like I didn't hear anything.
Azucena Lopez.
Yay!
As you guys can see.
Oh, Washington D.C. That's even closer.
That's what I said.
Oh, I thought you said Washington State.
No. Hey, Sarah May. What's up?
Hello, Sarah May.
Representing the season where we're not going to play against each other. What's up, Javier? Yes, brother, we are still in Ocala.
Oh, I guess I should counter your...
Ocala and all over the world. All my Seminole fans.
His ugly shirt. We miss you too, Sarah May.
Miss you too. Roxana, what's up? All right, so here we go. Again, if you can hit that button and share with all your friends, Gators stink. Gators stink. Make sure you share this live with all your friends. I guess we can begin now.
Yeah, no, but about it.
All right.
Excuse me.
Well, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. It's been a while for us. We haven't done a LSU, baby. I like LSU. Yeah, I like LSU. So we're going to talk about. Actually, before we begin,
So, but I'm a true fan. My pants match too. See.
if you missed First Wednesday's preaching, you should watch it on why she is a great
Where are my
Gators
Gator
fan,
sandals? Oh,
and I'm a good Seminoles fan. But I'm gonna be a better Seminoles fan. Hey Quan, what's up? I thought you were my friend. You is not my friend. So how are you, babe? What's going on in life? How's everything?
Good.
Yeah.
Busy, but good.
How busy?
Very busy. How are you?
Good. Dealing with a busy wife. So guys, once again, if you can, not tonight. We're not friends tonight. Oh,
No,
okay.
she's my friend tonight.
Okay, Quan, I see you. I'm switching banks. Hey, what's up, Beverly? Un abrazo, un beso, Beverly, Puerto Rico. So, first of all, we want to say thank you. We're praying for all those people, families who are dealing with COVID. What's up, Raul? I see you. I missed your practice today. We're praying for all those who are dealing with COVID. And we also want to thank all the first responders. Hey, Bianca. All the nurses, like my wife. All the doctors. Raul, to your wife. All those who are working in the medical field, we want to take this time and say thank you for all you do, for putting your life in the line. You want to say anything to them?
You're welcome.
See what I got to deal with? So, all right, first question of the day. Babe, what TV show are you watching right now?
I watch Grey's Anatomy because I feel like it helps me. It counts as study time. Even though it really doesn't, but that's pretty much the only thing. We watched Umbrella Academy with the kids.
Umbrella Academy, yes.
But I'm basically watching Grey's Anatomy. Yeah.
We're enjoying it too. We're in season 4.
Almost 5.
So that's one of the things we're doing here routinely to keep sanity.
That was on my break, if you want to call it that.
So what kind of book are you reading?
Book. Right now I am reading The Fundamentals of Nursing Med-Surg. I am reading Developmental, and I think it's called Ethics and Professionalism in Nursing.
I get it.
Those are my top 3 books right now.
She's busy.
Yeah.
Josue, never? What's going on? Fifth time watching. Wow. Yeah, you're a great fan.
Wow. This is my second go around. The first time I never finished it because I was in school or I had a kid, something happened. And so, like I said, I was like, you know what? I'm going to count this as study time.
I see y'all. I see y'all. All right, so I want to read the Bible verse before we begin. Hey, Carla, I see you. Love you too, bro. It is Ephesians chapter 4, verse 2, the New International Version, and it says, be completely humble and gentle, be patient, bearing with one another in love. Go Seminoles.
I was going to say, I bear you and your Seminole shirt.
Listen, our house is divided. She's obviously a Gators fan. I'm a Seminole fan. Hey, Emerald.
Nobody's perfect.
No one's perfect. She's not perfect. Only Seminole fans.
I'm a little closer than you, though.
Okay. When you get to heaven, it's going to see all Seminoles. Angels, never mind. So, the Bible verse for today is Ephesians 4, verse 2, and it says, be completely humble and gentle. Be patient, bearing with one another in love. And we're speaking tonight about love in storms. Hey, Natasha, I see you. And we were realizing the other day, we went through a storm, actual physical storm, where we found ourselves not able to leave the house. We're not leaving the house as much anyways. But we realized that we found each other in the couch and we were having a good time. And we realized that when storms come, we have to take advantage when storms comes. And let's talk about some of the storms that we faced. Quarantine, this COVID has been a storm. New adventures, new ideas in marriages. That's another storm. Stress can be a storm. Kids out of control can be a storm. What else can be a storm?
I mean, any stress can be handled. Sometimes the stress evolves and escalates and can become a storm, whether it be financial, whether it just be too much on your plate at one time. It could be internal stress. It can be internal storms. Homeschooling, definitely.
Ooh, yeah, bro.
Self-esteem can become an internal storm. Insecurities. I mean, the list goes on and on.
Yeah. Ooh, insecurities. Wow. So, when we're actually now, everybody knows we're in storm season. Everybody starts watching and looking out for tornadoes and hurricanes, death in the family. I know you guys went through something that is a storm. And one thing I've learned about storms is when storm season comes, we prepare. We call this in Florida hurricane season, southeastern region. We get water, we get all the preparations, generators, toilet paper, because we know that the storms can come. So one of the beautiful things is that we want to talk tonight is before storms come, we have to prepare. And there are many ways that we can prepare. And here's a few simple ways that we can prepare before a storm in our lives, in our marriages. Prayer. We believe in our marriage. Prayer. We started our marriage with prayer, and we're going to continue our marriage with prayer. I remember when we were dating, we would go to what's the name of that park? Tuscaloosa Park, and we would sit there and we would read books together and we would pray together. So that stuff, it cannot end when you are in marriage. If you like this advice, click that like button, click on the hearts. So a life of prayer in your marriage, praying together, it prepares you for storm. God knows what's coming, and the best way to keep tabs on that, the best way to prepare for a storm is to walk a life of prayer. Any advice you want to share on that?
And when you have a routine of prayer, you're constantly covering yourself, not only personally, but your family and your marriage. When the storms do come, it's already a habit. It's already something that's a part of you, that the first thing you're going to do is just take it up to God in prayer. So when you already have that connection, it just makes it that much easier to be able to cling on to God and to just be like, hey, be here with me, stay here with me. It creates just already that closeness with God. And in those times of storm, you're going to need him that much closer. So just, daily having that connection and making sure it's a nice, strong connection in the times of the storms, you'll be able to just have more peace and hopefully get through it a lot easier, already knowing that you're covered and God's with you every step of the way.
That's right. I see you, George. I see you, Ralph. I pray that you burn that Seminole shirt. Ha, ha, ha. Never. Listen, here's another advice for preparing before the storms. Again, when you prepare for the storms, you're able to operate in love a lot easier through the storms. Communication. I mean, these are things that in marriage, and even for young adults that are watching, those that are dating or who want to have a healthy marriage. And by the way, we're not perfect. We always say this, but we're perfect for each other. So another way that we've been able to manage love in the storm is communication. Actually, it's one of the chapters in our book that's going to be released pretty soon. Why Are You Sleeping on the Couch? Hi, Mildred. Is over communicating. We think that simple communication is enough. And with simple communication, there's a lot of things that fall through the cracks. So when my wife and I, we talked about, listen, we plan everything, our dinners. Our lives are so busy right now. And that is why we haven't done a lot of Facebook Lives. We have my wife finishing her nursing school. You all know this whole thing with the COVID, kids going back to school. Some of our kids going online. Our oldest daughter got accepted into University of South Florida. She has to figure out how she's going to navigate that. We have Alexander getting ready to play football. Hey, Sarai, we love you. Mildred, we love you. So there's a lot of things that we're dealing with right now. So over communicating can help you bring that love in the middle of the storm. We're saying this because storms will come. Eduardo, te veo, I love you. Storms will come and we have to prepare. Any other advice on how to prepare for a storm? We spoke about prayer, communication.
Yeah. Communicating is always important with any relationship. And one of my favorite lines to him is, sometimes it's like, I'm not psychic. I don't know what you're thinking. Because you asked this, does it imply that? So it might seem kind of childish sometimes to be like, let me be specific. But you know what? Better that than to leave it unknown or leave it open for interpretation. Because something can be said a certain way and taken another. So yeah, being as specific as possible and just making sure that you get across exactly what you mean and not what you think they will understand. So if that makes any sense.
Make sure too that when you communicate, you wait for a response. That's one thing that we had to learn.
That's true.
Listen, I'm from Panama. She's from Puerto Rico. We see the world in different ways. So over communicating helps us to be successful, to maintain that love. I know we spoke about communication. One thing I wanted to say is that when you're dealing with storms, you have to be able to, left my brain. Anyways, I'm going to jump to this one. Make sure that you have great friends. Hey, Leslie, I see you. Great friends surrounding your marriage. Louis says, you didn't want pickles on your sandwich. Exactly. I'm glad you said that. I am so glad. Hey, Robert, I see you. I'm glad you said that, Louis, because it's true. Simple stuff like that can irritate you when you come home work and you're stressed out and you don't like pickles and you've been married for 15, 16 years and she's still trying to put pickles in that sandwich. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm eating pizza. We love pepperoni. Why you want to add anchovies? Why you want to add chicken? You know what we like.
Or why do you want to order a buffalo chicken pizza knowing nobody eats that in this house?
Oh, that's a good one.
Then you got a 7-year-old crying because he got one slice of pepperoni pizza.
We went through that 2 weeks ago. I apologize. You're right.
Apology accepted.
You're right.
Thank you.
So find great, healthy friends and just laugh. Hey, Pastor David, love you too. You gotta have people in your life that you can just laugh. Not people that are coming into your house to bring in issues and problems and another counseling session. We leave that for the office. At home, pizza wars, Josue. You got something going on there. So make sure you have great friends that you can just laugh. We went through that on Sunday. We had some of our friends, 6 feet distance.
And social distance.
Maybe it was 6 inches. But all we did for hours, we just laughed. So make sure you have friends that you can just laugh with. You want to throw anything in there?
No, I think that's perfect. I needed Laughter, lots of laughter.
Yes, we do, especially now. Okay, here we go. And the other one is put your kids in time off, not time out. You want to talk about that? Put your kids in time off, not time out.
What are you specifically referring to?
So
in times of war, or
no, in the middle of war, when you're going through a storm, not a war, you have to put your kids off for a few seconds so you can deal with the issues.
like as in not reacting out of anger?
Towards the kids?
Yeah.
No, like closing the door and not letting the kids control your entire lives.
Sounds great.
Well, we're trying to say...
Communicate. I didn't understand what you meant by that.
I'm going to over-communicate right now. So a couple of weeks ago, we went through a situation where...
I didn't get that one.
Hi, Lori. Where the kids were just going crazy. She comes home from work. She takes a shower. Obviously, she's dealing with all these things from school. And the kids, they want to go into your bedroom. They want to jump in your bed. They want to play with you. And sometimes you have to take time off. What did Louis just say?
He said you needed to communicate the chapter of the book.
Oh. What's up, Jose? Put the chancla. Yes.
That's a good idea. I like that one.
So you have to give your kids time off. You have to give yourself time off. I remember that it was a hectic week. You and I we weren't mad at each other, but we were in disagreement.
That's a good. We were not in accord.
we were not in one accord. We were in a Honda. And we, alaba se puede, I see you, santo. Time off. And we actually had to close the door. We had to close the door because it was too much. Sometimes you gotta put one of them TV shows, hey Jennifer, put him on what do they play?
Whatever they can find, Nintendo Switch, Nintendo Wii.
Sega?
No, the PlayStation. The 360.
Put him in an Atari. I don't play video games. Just give him that time. And we sat in our bed. I think we held hands, not at first, but we just talked. We talked about our day. We spoke about our stresses. We gave kids time off. Listen, it's okay to close the door. Mm-hmm. Some parents say, oh no, kids are number one. No.
That'll be fine.
Marriage is number one. Because the kids came later. And then when the kids leave,
yeah.
What's up, Bill? I see you, man. Shout out to my boy Bill Burgos in the building. Whoop, whoop. What was I talking about?
I don't know, but Facebook Live is like you have Tourette's. It's like you're in the middle of a sentence and just, hey, it's like squirrel.
That's me, guys. Don't judge me. So, time off. Go ahead. I know you want to say something.
No, that's perfect. Yeah, don't ever feel bad putting a pause, on the children. I make sure I come home, I acknowledge them. I don't make them feel ignored. Hi, how are you? I love you. I need a minute. And, I need 30 minutes. I need an hour. And there's nothing wrong with that. And then once I've kind of detoxed and we're on the same page, then we came back out and then kept the day moving. Because if we're on tension, if we're not walking to the same beat, the kids are going to feed off of that. They're going to see something's off with mom and dad. We're snippy or just, I get irritable. And, it's better just okay, what's going on? I'm not feeling it today. I'm just having a bad day. Not you personally, but you know what? If you don't communicate that, then regardless, you're going to take it out on the other, or you're going to take it out on the kids, or you're just going to be in a bad mood. So just take a pause, close the door, address it, get it all out in the open. Even if you're just expressing your frustration, but talk about it and move on, and then kind of go from there. And for me, just getting it off my chest, I already feel 50 pounds better, lighter, and I can keep moving. But and he's one, he has to make me he's like, something's wrong with you. Like, he knows. And I'm like, I'm fine. He's like, no, you're not. And I'm like, because I don't want to talk about it. No. I just want to go away. Just leave me alone. Don't talk to me. Don't look at me. But I've learned that in just getting it off my chest, and it's like, oh, I feel better now. Now you know how I feel. And now I can get over myself and keep it moving. So
Juan says it's a little harder when you have a 4-year-old.
That is true. That is true. Sometimes the pause has to come during nap time, or hopefully they go to sleep at a decent hour. My kids don't. So we just had to take pause when we can.
Louis said, how long is the pause left? A month.
A month sometimes is ideal, but not realistic.
Sari, no le grites a Eduardo. No le grites. Listen, we have some questions right here from some people, and the first one is from Anita. Anita says, "How do you support your husband if you disagree with what he is doing?"
Well, first you have to find the root of why you disagree with it. Is it because it goes against your beliefs, against your morals? Is it out of selfishness that you don't agree? Is it out of fear that you don't agree? So first, finding out why you disagree, it's a good place to start. And then definitely communicating that to your spouse, why you disagree. Because, just because we're married and we're one doesn't mean we're still not different people. So where his dreams are not going to look like mine, and my dreams are not going to look like his. And just because we don't share the same dreams doesn't mean that we can't support each other. Now, if you are in complete disagreement with it, it definitely has to be communicated. But also be open-minded to the fact that just because you don't agree with his dream, if it's not anything outside the will of God or something that's going to bring like negativity into your marriage or cause harm, if it's just something you simply don't care for, there is a small place where you just have to kind of accept that you're different people now. Like I said, if it is going to cause your marriage to fall apart, if it's going to cause, for financial, ruin, then that's definitely something that needs to be addressed. So there's a lot of things that have to be considered into that answer. It's not just as simple as, oh, well, support him anyway. No. And it's not as simple as, no, tell him he can't do it. No,
Right.
There's no exact answer to that question. There's a lot of things that would have to be considered and communicated and dealt with before, you can move forward. So
What's up, Limari? What's up, Kelly? Hidekel? One of the things she was talking about, and this is another advice for how to keep love in the storm, is support. One of the things we face is when people have ideas, marriages have ideas, like, you know what? I want to venture into being a YouTuber. My wife, we went through this last year where she decided, you know what? I'm going to go to nursing school. And we knew that things were already tight. But what we did, we prepared before that storm came, because we can be in the middle of the storm when she has tests and exams and she's seeing patients. It can create a storm, but we already prepared because we spoke. Listen, she's going to school right now. I'm making an effort as much as I can to cook, to clean, and I don't like it. If anyone enjoys doing those things, God bless you. That's you. But I don't enjoy sweeping, none of that. I enjoy cooking. So I said, you know what? How can I support my wife? So I'm making an effort to support her dream, because she supported my dreams for years. And we're talking about the beginning years in 2008 where there was no music being made.
before we were married.
Before we were married, she knew what I was doing, and I wasn't making money. It was hard. It was hard for her to accept, I'm going to marry this guy who is going to travel, and we don't know if he's going to make any money, but we had a plan. So, great answer, babe. Eric says, my wife is a stay-at-home mom. How can I support her?
Wow, being a stay-at-home mom is a full-time job. I don't care what anybody says. Don't ever let anybody tell you, if you are a stay-at-home mom, that that's not a job, because yes, it is. But the best way to support her would be to make room for her to have self-care time. Even if that's her taking a walk by herself, not with the kids, not necessarily with you, but making sure she has that space to go hang out with a girlfriend, go talk to somebody who's not under the age of 10. Even if it's just locking herself in the bathroom without being interrupted every 5 minutes with mommy, mommy, mommy. Giving her that space to relax, just kind of detach her mind from being with kids all day long in the house, cooking, cleaning, cleaning up, chasing, don't do this, don't do that, do this, do that. You know, oh my gosh, I can only imagine how stressful that could be. So that would probably be the biggest way to show her not only support, but appreciation. Just to create that space for her to have that downtime, to have girl time, even if it's just alone time. And if it's outside of the house, even better, because alone time in your room, okay, yeah, I've been in this room in and out all day. I just clean that. So if it's out of the house, even better. You know, like I said, not only to help be a support to her, but to make her let her know she's appreciated.
That's good. Do I make you feel appreciated?
You do.
Okay, awesome.
You do.
Brownie points.
You let me go on cruises with my friends.
I remember that. Hey guys, can you do me a big favor? Press that share button and share this video. Hey Steph, hey June, we really want to help young married couples, young adults, to talk about things that they can deal with before they get married. Planning is huge. Okay, I won't say this name, but it's a rough question. And it says, what do you do if your husband is lazy? First of all, okay.
I don't know how you say with love, you're lazy, but you know what? If this person truly is lazy or sits around and does absolutely nothing, with love, it has to be said. Because I've always said you can't hold somebody accountable for something they do if they don't know it bothers you. So if you're 30 years into a marriage and all your husband has done is sit on the couch and drink Pepsi and eat wings and throw things on the floor and greasy up the remote and drool on the couch, at year 31 you decide you've had enough and you're going to tell him, you know what, from now on, you're going to clean up, you're going to go cook, and they might die. It's just, at that point, it's like, you've allowed it for 30 years. Now all of a sudden you expect change. That's a little bit unrealistic. That it's impossible? No, nothing's impossible, but it's going to take a lot more change. So I've always said communicating expectations, likes and dislikes from the first, not necessarily the first offense, but at the first, hey, I didn't exactly like that, or can we try to maybe do it this way, or can you at least meet me in the middle? Just talk about it. Lay it all out on the table with love and with kindness. Don't be like, oh, you're such a bum. Can you get up? Because you might not get as good of a response. May not be very receptive at that point. But again, it all just goes back to communication. And it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And I'm sure all of our mothers have told us that since we were, able to talk. And see, she likes my shirt, not yours. Encourage motivation, get help, get other people's advice, as far as get advice from healthy couples, from people that you see positive changes from, or that they have positive marriages and lives, and don't go look for help or for an answer from a friend that you know is going to take your side and be biased. You want an honest opinion to create positive change, not just for somebody to tell you what you want to hear. Oh, he's a lazy bum, leave him. That's not productive.
It's very wise. What's up, Kenny? What's up, Lori? See you guys. Yeah.
Stephanie likes my shirt.
Stephanie who? Tony asked, how do you rekindle your love when...
Oh wait, that's probably, or June, I don't know.
Yeah, he's a gator too. Just wear that so people can stay 6 feet away. That's good, bro. So Tony asked, how do you rekindle your love? We only have a few minutes left when you can't leave your house.
Is that for me too?
Yeah.
Well, it's easy. Well, I say it's easy for me because my kids are older, but you don't have to leave the house. Obviously, my kids are old enough. I can say, hey, mommy and daddy need a timeout. And I don't always let them take over the living room. Somebody's not... He's like, okay, and he'll go in the room. I'm like, no, you guys go to your room. We're gonna watch TV now. So you just gotta be creative. Go for a walk. Go outside. Run for ice cream. Even if it's just grab it and bring it back to the house. Don't spend $35 on gas
or ice cream. Remember that time?
Oh
Walmart closes at 8:30. Never mind. We had to buy ice cream somewhere else.
No, we didn't have to. We chose to.
No, we did.
Anyways, you know, the kids got to go to sleep eventually. And, you know, and we've always said intimacy is not just in the bedroom, sitting on the couch, just watching TV together, having a snack together, just being able to talk face to face, uninterrupted. I mean, that goes such a long way in rekindling any type of relationship, whether it's a bake and get facted. That sounds good. but yeah, just that communication and that undivided attention will just help rekindle any type of relationship, marriages, friendships.
So I have 2 points. Point number one in this would be, this is where you have to live out your love language. You have to know what is your spouse's love language, and you have to go to work. And when, for those of us, I know Kwan said, what about with little kids? We've been very intentional every single month, sometimes every week, where either my mom will watch the little ones, or her mom, my mother-in-law, will watch our kids. But it has to be planned. You have to be intentional.
Right.
It's not just going to happen. Monday through Monday is hectic. So you have to be intentional in rekindling your love.
Yeah.
So, what is your advice? What would you tell a female watching right now? What's in your heart right now? And advice for somebody watching right now.
My thing lately here has been just the word grace. I mean, it's so easy to get like stuck in a rut, in the routine, in the day in, the day out, the busyness of life. And especially, and then too, with this whole COVID and quarantine, you're in each other's faces all the time. It's very easy for tension to be created quickly, but just giving each other that space for grace, you know, that we're all dealing with things differently, having that grace that we're different people, we see things differently, we have different likes and passions, and just because you're passionate about one thing, if the other is not passionate about it, don't be offended by it, because you're different people. And somebody said earlier about how, you know, just when your spouse, especially your spouse, tells you something in truth, not being hurtful or trying to belittle you or make you feel bad, they're just being honest with either their opinion or how they feel about it, don't be offended by it. We're human. Our feelings do get hurt, and sometimes we do get offended, but seeing where they're coming from and taking it as it is. You know, if they're just telling you because they care about you, they don't want to see you humiliated or embarrassed, or they truly feel like, I don't think that's a good idea, or I don't agree with it, or I don't share the love of that like you do, don't take it like, oh, they don't love me then. No, that has nothing to do with it. You're just simply different people. So having grace with each other and patience, especially, like I said, in these times where there's nowhere to go, you have nowhere to run or detox or whatever, you know, just making sure to have grace with each other and how we speak to each other, making sure that we're lifting each other up, especially lifting, well, he said for women, so lifting our husbands up. Don't ever put your husband down. You know, when even if you're just talking to a friend, it's just
big no.
If you wouldn't say it to their face, I mean, if you would put your spouse down to their face, well, that's a whole different subject for another day.
Yeah.
But you know, always lifting each other up and supporting one another, whether they're there or they're not. But my word has been just grace, just being gracious with one another, giving that space for, what's the word I'm looking for? We're not perfect. We all make mistakes, and just acknowledging that and helping each other be like, okay, let's move forward. Yeah. So grace.
For me, my advice is actually simple, and then we're going to pray. Again, if you're watching this, we ask you to please share this video, put it on your Facebook. We really want to help somebody out. My advice today for the men watching is, whenever you go through a storm, do not make your wife your enemy. I was guilty of this. Many times when something would happen, I would get mad. I would think that she's after me. She wants her way. And even though we know there are people that way, our responsibility as individuals is to not make your spouse the enemy. You got to be a team and keep the mentality of a team, because if you're not a team, you're going to fail in every single storm that comes. There's going to be storms for those who've been married for years. You know there's going to be storms, but make sure that your spouse is not the enemy. When I got married, I thought that she was always nagging. And I realized, you know what, she's not. Sometimes she nags, but other times it's just, she's communicating, and she is crying out for help. So do not make, I was about to come in not being, that's good, not being in the defensive.
That's good. Being complacency is where it can get rough too.
Absolutely.
Being complacent,
Yeah, you have to, that's another Facebook Live that we can do. It's called Rekindle. So again, for the guys, do not make your wife the enemy. Find a way to see your wife as a teammate. Jordan and Pippen, Kobe and Shaq.
Kobe was a one-man show, but okay.
Okay. So, babe, could we pray?
Of course. God, we thank you for this opportunity that you have given us to be able to share with not only just couples, but young and even older individuals that are just looking to better their relationships or prepare for their futures. God, I pray a blessing over every marriage, every relationship, every future marriage, and every future relationship, and that you will just continue to give us wisdom and help us all to grow and learn to be more like you, be more Christ-like and gracious and patient one with another, to be able to just push each other forward, encourage each other, and support each other in the good times and in the bad times, just like you've called us to do and we've promised to do in our vows, Lord. I pray that you will just continue to keep us safe and healthy, keep her to prosper us all, just in our daily walks with you, God, in our jobs, in our schooling, God, with our children. Help us all with this homeschooling that's coming up again for some of us, and we trust you. Yes. We put our lives in your hands, and we know that you will see us through day by day. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. All right, guys, we love you. We'll see you later, fam. Thank you for tuning in. Remember to share this video. You might win something. Love you guys. Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you next time. Write us messages if you enjoy this. Share it if you enjoy this. We love you, Sarai.
Love you guys. Thank you.
If you have ideas on what should we talk about, send it to us. Kwan, you're the best. Naomi, we love you.
Hi, Naomi. Love you guys.
Prices. It might be chocolate chip cookies.
Made by Chef Joivan.
Y de que un abrazo. Gracias, amiga. Thank you guys so much. Share this video. Share this video. I'm going to be checking. Share this video. Natasha, I love you. Leslie, my friend, good to see you. Olga, good to see you. There's a mosquito in here.
I know. Love you too, Naomi. So Kenny said cheesecake. I don't like cheesecake. As a prize, I'm going to send somebody this shirt.
No, they may not share it.
This very one.
Thank you, Tafoya. No. Thank you guys for sharing. I see you guys sharing. I see you. I see you.
Daniel's the pastelillos.
Ooh, pastelillo party. Coming soon.
I ain't cooking now. One more nothing for a while.
No tostones.
Gators, yes, but you guys can't have my shirt. This one's mine.
LSU. This was your year. Congratulations. Jeremiah now tunes in.
Bye, Jeremiah. We're saying goodbye.
Mad late. Bye, guys. We love you.
Bye.
Remember, it can be done. You're not perfect, but you are perfect for each other. I know. He checks in now. Keep sharing. I see you. I see you. Gracias, Carla. Thank you for sharing. Kim, Anthony, Carlos Rios, what's up? Gracias, Yoli. Agustin, thank you, my friend. See my fingers?
Yeah, your big old fingers.
Bye, guys.